Rather than do my toast from a wrinkled up napkin in my pocket, I decided to play to my strength perhaps and do a PowerPoint presentation. So today, here is Elissa's Bat Mitzvah toast. Like any good presentation, we start with an agenda. And the agenda today is to review the objectives, look at some creative mandatories, share some of the background research I did, focus on my 5 favorite Elissa memories, end with some final thoughts and, of course, next steps. The objectives. First, we needed to minimize the, "Oh, Dad, please don't embarrass me." I get that every day, and I certainly didn't want that to be the first reaction today. It had to be memorable, timeless, short, so we can get on with the festivities, and I needed not to cry. Next, the creative mandatories. Thank Maddie for doing everything, and I mean everything, and apologize for screwing up the few items she delegated to me. Other creative mandatories to thank all the travelers that came from near and far to be with us, from Colorado to California to Texas, Florida, Massachusetts, D.C., Illinois, England, and Israel. Thank you all for coming near and far to join us for this lovely event. In terms of background research, I needed to review 1,456 unlabeled iPhoto files. You can see some of them on the screen on the right. And review over 533 hours of video simply labeled Elissa. Next, I needed to go through 2,654 selfies, pictures that Elissa had taken on my cell phone over the years. So without further ado, here are my 5 favorite Elissa memories. Number 1, it's a girl. When the doctor said it's a girl to me, I thought, no big deal. I've become a pretty good dad taking care of Josh, and I'll just use the same game plan. So we started weekends the same way. We'd go jogging in the park. Elissa would get in the jogging stroller with a bag of Cheerios. Within 20 minutes, she'd be sound asleep. I'd finish my run, find a quiet bench, and read the New York Times, and everything seemed as it should be. I was totally prepared, and nothing had changed. Bath times were pretty similar, although later on the use of the Playmobil boat started to fray a bit, with large animals taking over where the policemen and soldiers used to be. Tennis, not a big change again, including the mandatory Yankee cap. And weekend car washing, pretty much the same drill as with Josh. More talking, more suds, more throwing the sponge, less car washing, but nothing I couldn't handle. Trains started the same way. Elissa went up to play with the trains, but despite how many hours of the Addams Family I showed her with Gomez crashing the trains, her interest in driving the trains changed from playing with them to chasing them round and around the table, despite me saying, "Would you like to drive them?" No, that's not what she wanted to do. She wanted to chase the trains around the table. And soon it evolved to more playing with the animals in the farm than even chasing the trains around the table. And of course, It's a Girl really became It's a Girl this year, with Elissa turning 13. Number 2. Mornings and why sleep in my bed. Elissa's used her room mostly as a place to store items, and since she's been a very young girl, has decided that sleeping away or sleeping in her sleeping bag anywhere else but her room is what she wants to do. She'd carry her key items, a pillow, the sippy cup with water, and a few teddy bears, mostly a few dog toys, and end up in either Josh's room, our room, or somewhere else in the house. But Elissa's been a morning person, much like me, and most days would start with us cooking breakfast. And she would, at an early age, need to climb on a chair. But to protect her and me, she would insist on wearing a crash helmet, so if she fell, Mommy wouldn't get mad. And here's a typical... Tell me what you're doing.
Standing to make pancakes.
Show me the pancakes. What type are they?
They're strawberry, but we're making banana.
You're going to make banana?
Yeah, I want to put the bananas in. But no, what's the problem? They're little.
They're little. Are you a good cook?
Yeah. But if you put eggs in it, then it's going to be good, right?
Yeah.
But if you taste it like this, then you're going to get some eggs.
Yeah, did you make any pancakes for your brother? Josh,
Yeah.
you want pancakes? So mornings with Elissa. And number 3, books. Elissa's loved reading books ever since she was a very young child. And her top 3 were The Daddy Mountain, where a little girl climbs to the top of her daddy by climbing up a leg and ending up on his head, something that Elissa did try. Corduroy, one of my favorites, and the classic If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. Number 4, Country Girl. Elissa, more than anyone in the family, has loved going up to the house in Pound Ridge and has taken advantage of every time we've been up there. From running in the backyard, to riding in the backyard, to her favorite place, the swings. And is this one of your favorite places?
Yeah.
Where are you?
In family.
Yeah, but what are you doing now?
On swings.
Yeah. This is your very own swing. What color is it?
Red.
Red, huh? Where's your brother?
Counting some worms.
Counting some worms. Number 5 is Can We Please Get a Dog? And Elissa, relentless focus on getting a dog and wearing Maddie down, succeeded many years ago with the arrival of Zoe in our family. And for those of you who have dogs, you know where we are today, which is the only one who greets me when I come home is, in fact, Zoe. Otherwise, I am virtually invisible. So for some final thoughts. The father of a daughter is nothing but a high-class hostage when his daughter puts her arm over his shoulder and says, "Daddy, I need to ask you something." He's a pat of butter in a hot frying pan, and nothing is more true in our household than that saying. Elissa, our prayer for you today is a long life, filled with peace, health, happiness, and purpose, surrounded by family, friends, and community. Cherish each day and make it the best it can be. We're proud of you, and we love you dearly. L'chaim. Next steps, dessert and a quiet party tonight. Thank you.